Yo, welcome back. What's up, everybody? This is day 3 of the 20K challenge, the Airbnb $20,000 challenge. The goal is to get to $20,000 in passive income via Airbnb arbitrage over the next 6 months. This is day 3 of our series here. We're going to be making it happen. Today, for the title of the video, is we're exploring lead gen opportunities. Where the leads going to come from? I don't know. You guys have any value? If you've gotten any value up to this point, or how we're going to address some of the challenges, obviously, with Airbnb arbitrage. I think just setting up Airbnbs in general, if you have access to money, it's much easier and faster. So getting money is going to be a big deal. But first, we're going to be talking about where the leads are going to be coming from. And then one of these days, before we take it to AirMeet, I am going to have a few folks that I think might be good private money partners, or at least shed some insight on where to acquire the funds to set up these properties faster, and some good strategies behind using other people's money to set up your properties but still be profitable. There's been some cool developments over like today and yesterday of leads that we've had internally that actually would be pretty good deals for the arbitrage, but I don't want to highlight those and I don't want to use those for this challenge because I want you guys to see that anybody could do this with the resources that are already out there. And I'm excited to share that. So today I have a couple things that I want to go over with you guys. And for exploring lead gen, there's some very important things I'm going to be doing today. So this is, if my pen will work, there we go. This is day 3. Okay, so for day 3, I have a couple milestones that I want to hit. So for lead gen, I want to go ahead and start getting some people in the pipeline. Like, honestly, if we don't have $20,000 net after 6 months, I'm going to be a little depressed. I feel like we can be way more than that. I feel like we could probably be in the neighborhood of 30 or 40, but we're shooting for 20. So for lead gen, and I want you guys to do this with me. Hopefully that's why you're following along. I want you to be like, by October, there should be at least 20 people following us along that has been able to do the same thing. Okay. So day 3, lead gen. Let's talk about free resources. Okay. So today I'm going to be exploring a few free places that anyone can get leads. For me personally, I think there's probably no better place right now for our target demographic, what we're trying to find, other than Facebook. So we're going to be doing a couple things with Facebook. Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. So for Facebook, sorry, this is my wife calling. So for Facebook, we're going to do a couple things. We're going to go into groups. Today, I want to join 10 groups. Okay, so the goal today is we're going to join 10 groups. And we're going to search for these. There she goes. She's on the way home. That's great. We're going to search for these in a few different places using some interesting names. So, guys, I want you to know that there is a Facebook group literally for anything. And we're going to look at some of that stuff here today. Okay? It doesn't matter what market that you're in. There is a ton, probably hundreds of niche groups for whatever market that you're in. So we're going to explore some of those Facebook groups. Okay, so today our goal is to join 10 groups, but we're also going to go to Facebook Marketplace, right? So I'm just going to put Marketplace. There you go. So under Marketplace, we are going to browse and try to find 10 potential properties. Okay. Awesome. And I want to find 10 properties and I want to send the owners a DM. Send DM. Awesome. I haven't left work all day, so she should know. Let me send her a text message right quick on the live. I'm going to send her a photo of the TV so we can get going. What's up, Keith? What's up, Fernando? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to say live stream. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Good to be here. Thanks, Keith. Thanks, Fernando. So we are going to find 10 properties and we're going to send them a DM. Okay. I'm going to go check out for rent by owner. Okay, 10 potential. Hopefully find 10 potentials on here. Okay, we're also going to go look at Zillow today. And maybe find 5 potentials on Zillow, little box. And then I'm going to share with you guys some of the other methods we're going to do. But we're going to start here. We're going to start in the Facebook groups, and we're going to start in Marketplace. And then we'll go for rent by owner, and then we'll go to Zillow. Cool? Cool. All right. So I actually already have Zillow, not Zillow, Facebook pulled up. So let's look at this. Not this dude, whatever sponsored ad that is. So there's a couple different Facebook groups we're going to explore today. My job is to join 10. So I'm actually already a part of the Arizona Real Estate Agent Forum, which again, my first group of properties, I want to find 4 or 5 of my first properties I want to do here in Arizona. So one of the best places to go to find rental properties is through your real estate agents, right? So if you guys don't have a real estate agent in the market that you're in, that's okay. Find someone that you can be a really good friend with and have them post for you. But I do have mine for Arizona. So I will be posting in here. So what do we want to say? Let's say, everyone, I'm looking for a few potential rentals in the East Valley, because that's where I'm looking. Valley. If anyone has or knows of potential spots, please send me a DM. Hey everyone, I'm looking for a few potential rentals in the East Valley. If anyone has or knows of potential spots, rentals, sweet. Let's post it. So I want to join 10 groups today, and I want to see if I can make some posts as well. So we're exploring lead generation. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, I'm going to be trying to reach out to realtors and landlords directly. But the first thing I did is I went to Facebook, and I found a realtor group. Cool. So let's go now to, what's our next one? Let's go to property management. Let's see what we got. We got property management club. Let's do AZ. AZ residential management. This is a place. Pages, groups. Let's see, there you go. Some for rent by owners, but this is in Cottonwood, Arizona. No, thank you. Property management discussion. Let's see here. Phoenix property management job listings? No. Maybe that would be in the Arizona real estate investment group. Dang, they removed our post. I have to see what's up, see what they said there. Let's see. Let's see if we can join this one. I agree. Cool. I can do that. Okay, so where else can we go? Let's do, you know what's really interesting? The buy, sell, trade groups are actually really cool. So we go to East Valley Online. I'm already a part of this one. See, we got rooms for rent, apartments, home for rent. So people have gone in here and posted their own home for rent in the freaking buy, sell, trade online yard garage sale. That's pretty dope. So we can make a post in here. Let's see. I don't want to sell anything. But I'm going to write this one down. See how the best to approach this one. Topics. You know what? Let's just search for rent again. Maybe I'll just try to shoot some DMs here. So this one. People were laughing at their rent price, but I guarantee I could turn this into a perfect. Let's shoot him a message. Hey, is this property still available? There we go. So let's go to buy, sell, trade, East Valley. So if you guys are joining, we are trying to do a little bit of free lead generation. So Tom came on yesterday. He's like, "Yep, I'm cool. I can partner with some of the deals as long as the deal makes sense, as long as it's in a good area." So now my job is to find something in a good area. Look at this, the first post. Maricopa AZ, beautiful Maricopa home. Let's shoot him a message. Hey, is this still available? Because if I can go straight to the landlord, obviously that's ideal. I feel like, and I'll get your guys' perspective. Do you feel like that would be more advantageous? Because I think so. I mean, I feel like if I was a landlord, I feel like if I was a landlord, I would prefer just someone working with me directly. And if I'm trying to explain Airbnb and short-term rentals to potential gatekeepers like realtors, might be a little tough. But I mean, not to say that it can't be done. It can definitely be done. But let's see. Okay, we got another one. This one's just for sale. Triple wide. Y'all want $3,500 a month for a triple wide mobile home? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see. We got a half of a duplex. This was just posted. Where is this? Mesa. Okay, okay. Dang, Charles says it's still available. Is it still available? Charles, I will get back to you. I appreciate you. Let me just minus that one out. Let's keep looking. I want to send at least 10 potential messages here. Rent. Payson. So Payson is this would be a seasonal one, but it might be worth. Oh, it's already on Airbnb. Ah, boo. That's what we're trying to do, guys. One bedroom and a private bathroom available. No thanks. To rent, no. Let's see. 2 beds, 1 bath apartment. Trying to stay out of HOAs, and if I go into an apartment, there's probably a good chance that I am going to have to deal with an HOA or some sort of rental restrictions. Let's go back here. Buy, sell, trade. No. Maybe BST. No. Rentals. Let's see. All the agents. Why are you still renting? You should buy. There's no better time to buy. Okay. Let's see. This right here. If you guys ever want to get the sauce, you ever want to get spicy, go into your local real estate agent forum and get everybody who is just like all the Karens of the world. They all get together on these forums and they love going back and forth. It's the best. So if you ever need like an entertainment, like definitely go check out your local real estate agent group. Let's see. Rentals near me. Okay, well, this would be a great group to join. Arizona rental homes by owner. That sounds pretty dope. Where homeowners and renters can connect for the purpose for renting from each other. Let's go. This one has 4.1K. Let's join that one too. So I was already in the BST groups, but I mean, that is 2 groups. So here's another 2. Homes for rent or sale in Gilbert. Okay. Let's do. Whoops. I am looking for a rental. Speak local. Would you like to speak to a local experienced loan officer? No, thank you. Yes, I agree. I'm not trying to make a post. I'm trying to shoot a DM. Let's see. What's up, Derek? Let's see. Vacation rentals near me. Let's do near Mesa. Let's see if there's a group for Mesa. Okay. Homes for sale or rent in Mesa, Arizona. That looks like a good group. Houses for rent in Arizona, 60K. Okay, hang on a minute. You will not be admitted without answering this question. I'm looking for a rental. Cool. If you're a home buyer, no, thank you. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Okay. And let's see. Was that it? Oh, houses and apartments for rent in Arizona. Is there any questions for that one? Okay, cool. Let's see. So guys, you guys should be doing this with me. Like whatever market that you want to be doing this in, you should be joining these Facebook groups as we go along. This group is focused on connecting runners with landlords in Arizona. Briefly describe your time frame or an obstacles finding and qualifying for rental. I am looking. I'm looking for something ASAP. No obstacles. I have money and good credit. There we go. What is your email to receive? No, thank you. See, all these groups are lead gen groups for loan officers, lenders, realtors. Jenny Jones Loans. No, thank you. Let me in. Let's do rentals near Apache Junction. Okay, Apache Junction Business and Events. Phoenix Rental Properties. 10 posts a day. Let's join that one. We're joining all the groups. Let's do near Tempe. Homes for rent and sale in Phoenix and West Valley. Yes. Question must be answered. Looking for a rental. Thanks. Yes, I agree. Thank you. And look at this one. ASU Tempe subleases, roommates, housing, and apartments. So people are posting their houses for subleases in this group. What? Maybe there's people posting their entire house. Maybe we might find people who would be interested in just having the conversation. So let's join this group. What is the name of the college or city you are interested in this group? Tempe. If posting apartments, what is the name of your apartment complex? Just commenting. NA. Please share anything that might make your profile seem different from normal. If normal, some normal, say no. What? What in the world does that mean? Here's another one. Tempe, Arizona, rentals, apartments, housing, room, sublets, roommates. Cool. Searching. Leases, sublets. Do you really? But go for it. Send me what you got. I feel like we're at like 10 now. Are we at 10 groups? I feel like we're at 10. Okay. So we have joined quite a few groups here. Let me say, type in sublease near me. Oh my goodness. Well, we have to join them all. No. No thanks. Let's see if we're missing anything. Available housing near Tempe. So, guys, if you don't know, Tempe is like where ASU is. So there's a lot of stuff near the campus. Let's see. Wholesale properties. See what we got. I guess we joined. Okay. Let's try this one. Searching for housing. Whoops. Join group. Hey, we were approved. Let's go. So much nicer than the Arizona real estate agent forum. Cool. Looking for a home. All good. Okay, so let's go back. What's up, Mike? Hope you're doing well, bro. Let's go back to our little thing we wanted to do today. And we joined our groups. Okay. Now let's go to the Facebook Marketplace. In 1 second, let's go to Facebook Marketplace and I will start looking here. So let's go back to this one and bam. Okay, so we're on the marketplace looking for homes to rent. And I've already sent 2 messages, so let's send 8 more messages today. So realistically, guys, do you think it's like not reasonable to find opportunities if you're doing this every day? I think it's pretty stinking reasonable. Let's see. So Jamie has got this house for rent. May 1st, neutral colors. Looks like a nice house. It is. It's got an HOA though. I don't know. I'll at least send him a message and see. Hey Jamie, is this still available? Might as well give it a shot. Single family home for rent for $800. Come on. This doesn't seem right. Shimak, I feel like, and you live in Sri Lanka, I don't feel like this is a real listing. All right, probably another bogus one. You're in Brooklyn, New York. $800. I feel like you're lying. So there's nothing that cheap as a house here in Arizona, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. Let's see. Townhouse, that's probably a negative. We don't want a truck. Let's see. House for rent. Okay, so we have a couple here, downtown Phoenix. That would make a banging Airbnb. Let's see what's up. Whew. Latifa, is this still available? So, guys, we're in the middle of messaging folks on Marketplace, the Facebook Marketplace. I'm just browsing and doing some exploratory lead generation. I'm gonna show you guys like what you can do this for free, and I'm gonna like also share with you guys another thing that I'm gonna be doing here in a few. So, but first, I gotta send out 10 messages to people who have their homes for rent. So I think I'm on like number 4. Let's see, 3 days ago. Very clean. $2,400 in Glendale. Hey, guess what? What do you guys know that's happening in Glendale? Does anyone know who's watching right now? Anyone know what's happening in Glendale next year? So next year, the Super Bowl is going to be here in Arizona, and the Cardinal Stadium is like right here. So, do you think it would be wise? It would be cool to have an Airbnb near the football stadium for the Super Bowl and all the festivities? Yes, for sure. So, this looks like a clean house. We'll give it a shot. Again, there might be a good chance that some of these are in an HOA, but I'm at least like extending out and seeing like who is going to respond to me. I'm sure I'm going to have quite a few responses, But after you get them on the phone or you start sending like what your plan is with the house, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people who just fall off the face of the earth, and that's okay. Contact owner for information. All right, Hamza. I think that is number 6. Thank you. Again, Facebook Marketplace. And we're sending out 10 messages. Let's see here. This is a room for rent. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath house. Let's see. Beware of scams. Okay. Let's send Randy a message. And what I could probably also do is I could probably search no HOA. I'll do that here in a second. No carpet, 3-bedroom house now available. Cool. Oh, Jamie, you have a couple of these. All right. Jamie might be a realtor I want to get to know. She's got multiple listings. May want to have a working relationship with Jamie, because that's the second one so far. Let's see. This one was posted. Nothing special. Immediate occupancy. All right, Matt. We'll send this guy a message. Let's do like 2 more of these. So we can't be felons, guys. We have to have at least a 580 credit score. No evictions, no bankruptcies. I think we're going to be okay. Oh, with a rent-to-own option. So, might be worth something. Sandy Wee Jr., let's have a conversation. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if one of you guys call Sandy before I can, I swear. I'm just kidding. House for rent near me. Let's do no HOA. Does that do anything? Don't want a mobile home. This looks like a decent one. I know there's no HOA here, just based on the location. Near GCU. I don't know if that's the case, but hey, is this still available? Sweet. They have an autoresponder on. There you go. I do. All right, so we sent out our 10 messages. So are you guys following along? Are you sending out your messages too along the way? Mike, I see you. Mike says lots of Airbnbs and HOAs in Houston, different in AZ. No, it's not that it's different, but there's a lot of rental regulations in Arizona for the homes that are in HOAs in general. Not every HOA is the same, but a good rule of thumb is just to try to avoid them if possible, because they can easily change the regulations pretty quickly. You know, like the CCNRs, can easily change, and they'll all of a sudden just crack down on, yep, no more Airbnbs in our neighborhood. Where there's no HOA, I just feel more comfortable and confident. So that's the reason why we're doing that. Again, not to say that all HOAs won't allow it. And the reality is, there are certain people that have no problem setting up Airbnbs in places where you're not supposed to have them anyways. And I know people who do that, and they just talk to the neighbors, and they're like, hey, neighbor, just going to let you know what I'm doing. So want to make sure you're okay with it. So you've seen that too. But the reality is, like, before I take a risk and I'm underwriting, like, I'm going to take this property on, and we're going to be taking on this rent. I want to make sure for sure, man, that we have no problem renting it out, or we have no problem doing the short-term rental on it. So let's go back. We sent out our 10 messages. Again, this is all exploratory today, guys. Day 3, we're just trying to get some opportunities popping. We're just trying to get some stuff coming down the pipe. We need to get to 10 rentals in 6 months. This is day 3 of whatever, 180, but hopefully we get there much faster. But we have 10 messages sent. And we can also look at Zillow. But I think for time purposes today, I'm gonna hold this for day 4. Because if you guys are just tuning in, I told you I'm gonna talk about raising money, like where to find private money for these deals. So I think that'll be a big part of what properties we end up taking down. And I know that's also one of the biggest hangups for a lot of you guys that are just getting started. Like, how many of you guys like want to do this, but you don't have the money to do it? Like, one of my challenges for this whole thing is to do it with no money out of my own pocket, right? So I want to show you guys how to find people who can help you fund your deals, who would love to be a part of your deal, why it's advantageous. I'll throw a couple examples up of this too as we go along, but I'm going to spend some time on that before Friday. So we joined 10 groups for sure. We had our posts taken down by the real estate agents because they're awesome. And then we sent I think we sent 11 DMs on potential rental properties in Phoenix. Okay. Now, one thing that we're going to be doing on just in general, outside of the free resources. So can we all agree that anyone can do this? Real quick. Can we all agree that, like, hey, no matter where you're at, what you're doing, we all have access to Facebook. And if you don't have a Facebook, I don't know how you're alive right now, but like, cool, go make a Facebook because it's free. And we all have access to Zillow if you have the internet. So you can just type in Zillow.com and you can go check out Zillow. And what that looks like is, I haven't even pulled this up yet, but Zillow actually it's a little bit more intensive on the search, but you can pull up anything on Zillow as well. So if I go to Phoenix, Arizona, we go back to the shared screen view. So if I'm on Phoenix, Arizona, I'm going to remove the boundary and zoom out just a little bit. I can just do a terrible circle of where I would do this. And honestly, I would prefer to stay closer to the football stadium. There's a lot of hospitals down here. And then in Mesa in the East Valley, there's multiple baseball stadiums. Obviously, Scottsdale. The thing about Scottsdale, I want to kind of stay out of there because they're really cracking down on short-term rentals. So I'd rather stay over in Mesa where there is like all the amenities, and there's like the Oakland Athletics are out here, and you have the Chicago Cubs. They have their spring training over here. And obviously you have a bunch of hospitals and things mixed in too. So I'm going to draw this circle, and I'll go for rent, and I'm going to do houses, and I'm going to go no HOA as a keyword. And let's do things that are like around this size, something right there mid-tier. I definitely want at least 3 bedrooms. So let's do 1250 to 2500. And let's see. Cool. So no HOA was my keyword. We have 116 rental properties listed here on Zillow that there's no HOA somewhere in the title. Okay. So Again, Facebook will allow you just to like message them directly. Pretty dope. But if I go to Zillow, I can find a bunch as well. So this one was just listed 4 hours ago, and it's up here near Paradise Valley, which, guys, this is a really nice area, for $2,700. It's got a pool, nice interior, been recently remodeled. Dolores Aguirre. I think this would be, let's see, pool service, Desert Ridge, covered patio. Just listed. So I will keep this one. I'm going to write this one down as a potential opportunity. I figured might as well. Since we're already here, let's do this. So one is 3749 East Pershing Avenue. That's one I'm going to follow back up on. Obviously, they're a little overpriced for rent, but I mean, the house is super nice. So, I mean, it's something that I don't feel like we'd have any problems with renting. You know what? Let's actually check. Let's go to Airbnb. And let's see. Just for the month of May. So this is our property here. Ours is a 4-bed, 2-bath with a pool. Okay. This is a 4-bed, 2-bath with a pool. Discounted at $165 a night. That's on the other side of the street. Let's see what we got a little bit closer. We got one that's a 4-bed, 2-bath with a pool. $250 a night. 38 reviews. So people are booking it. Let's see what else. 3-bed, 2-bath. $237 a night. So $250. We got one for $261. All near our property. Well, let's use this one right here. The $250 a night. Let's take a look at it. So nothing spectacular from the front. Nice and clean. Nice looking house with a pool. Of course, they have all the other photos in here. Let's look at their calendar. So like a couple nights, there's a 3-night minimum. Ooh, it goes up for that week. What about here? $291. My goodness. Let's go into June and let's check it out. $310. July, $316. Okay. So probably by the time you average this out, they're probably booking in at around $285 per night, maybe a little bit more. So if you account for vacancy in here, let's see. So if they do $285 a night on an average month, there's 30 days in average month, but you're not going to book it out for all 30 days. Let's just say your vacancy is 20%. So 0.2, that's 6 days. So you're booked out for 24 days a month at $285 a night. $6,840 is your gross on this property with a good comp. So do I think I could pay $2,700? I'd still do okay, right? Even after expenses, I think I'd still do okay on this property. So that's this is a pretty good opportunity. So like, guys, the one thing that I thought I needed before going on this challenge was I thought I needed a program called AirDNA to look at these properties. But the reality was you don't actually need it. There was a guy at the mastermind who had over 55 of these properties that he does not have AirDNA. He does not analyze and do a performer on every property. He's literally looking at the local comps for that property. And he did exactly what I just did, just looking at the calendar. So you get a rough idea of what you could rent it out for if it looks similar. So I found something that had the same amount of beds, same amount of baths, and similar amenities. So I had needed to find something with a pool. Now, if ours didn't have a pool and that one did have a pool, I couldn't really use that, right? Because like a pool is a pretty big deal for a short-term rental. So You don't actually need AirDNA because AirDNA is freaking expensive. There you go, Fernando. I was just typing to ask about AirDNA. Yeah, you don't actually need it. You can do. I mean, he has well over 250 doors like total, and he doesn't use it. So I'm like, I'm gonna take notice from this guy. Okay, so this one seems like a pretty decent property. I wrote that one down as a potential opportunity. Let's see what else we got. Again, keyword that I typed in. I went to here. I went to keywords, no HOA, 1250 to 2500. I need something that has at least 3 beds and 2 baths. Okay, at least 3 beds and 2 baths. Because with 3 beds, 2 baths, you can go max on the amount of people you can bring in the house. So that's the reason why I put these in the square footage, no HOA. So let's continue to look. All right, we got some stuff over here in Mesa. I just don't like the way this one looks, and it's not in the best area, so I'm not looking at that one. So this one here is in the area of the Cardinal Stadium. This is a company that I've seen a lot of, Street Lane. I'm probably not going to add this one until I can talk to the property management company. So Street Lane, I need to give them a call. Because the thing is about what we're doing, this whole arbitrage method is basically we are like a property management company. So typically, like a lot of property management companies will probably balk at what you're trying to do. There's just lower hanging fruit, guys. So what I'm doing here in the beginning is I'm prospecting all the low hanging fruit. And then as things get more tough, I will obviously go to the harder lead gen channels. But low hanging fruit get you going fast. Mike, you want my AirDNA login? I love it. See, guys, it pays the no good people. Mike's just over here gonna give me his login. I love you, Mike. 3-2. Okay, this one looks nice. Renew property management. Let me find either a realtor or direct to the owner. Let's see. Ooh, okay. This one looks like it's rent by owner. Cool. I'm gonna put this one down as an opportunity. 204 South Oak. South Oakland, Mesa, Arizona. Let's go number 3. What else we got? Aaron, okay, I see you. I see you, Aaron, with EXP. Okay. No HOA. Cool. So I'm going to put this one as an opportunity. 17877 North 86th. And guys, by the way, I'm not going to do a single conversation off of this live with any of these people unless it's recorded. So the goal is to be able to stack these conversations during our time where we're live after we get some of these preliminary searching and browsing and lead gen, like preliminary lead gen stuff out of the way. So this is 86 Lane. Cool. Progress Residential. If you guys know Blackstone, there you go. Remy, I see you. Long-term leases will have a priority. Remy, my goodness, we are going to talk. 4617 East Hartford Avenue is definitely an opportunity. I better be texting Remy right away. So again, guys, these are all free leads. If you know what to look for, you can check on Zillow. Free leads. Property management. I'm scrolling down to see like who actually listed the property. So if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking for either realtors or direct to the actual owner who's listed it for rent by owner. Prestige. And like, guys, just think about that value proposition for folks who are for rent by owner. Like, one of the biggest headaches of someone who's renting by owner is the management of the property. Like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this out of necessity. Sometimes people have to rent the house because, maybe they inherited it and they're like, we want to keep it in the family, or it's not time to sell right now, so we want to rent. I was never really intending on being a landlord. Just so happened. Here we go. This is a good one. So, like, we're providing like a really great solution. Perfect renter for these folks. Okay, so I got five. I got 5 properties for us. So we can check that one off our box for today. All right. You guys saw. We'll do the for rent by owner because we're already at 50 minutes. We'll do this one tomorrow when we talk about where we're getting our private money. If you guys are cool with that, we'll do this one tomorrow. But we got Zillow. We have 5 potential leads. I'm going to probably text and message some of these folks. I'll let you know what exactly I messaged them. Again, I'm going to do everything recorded so you guys can see there's literally no missing steps here. Okay. So in any conversation, when they're like ready to hop on a phone call, we're going to start doing that. The preliminary ground laying is what we're doing right now. I did 11 DMs today. I have 5 potential properties from Zillow that I'm going to text the owners and then hopefully get on a phone call with them. And then we actually joined more than 10 groups. I think we joined like 14. Fernando says, sorry, let me turn my camera on here. Fernando says, would you recommend leading with the intent of sublease when speaking to owners, or schedule a time to see it and then bring it up? So I'm going to lead from the beginning. I don't want to waste anyone's time. Like, honestly, I'd rather just like have the conversation right off the rip. And if they have like trust things, or they want to see like what it's all about, or at the end of the day, the landlords want to make their money and they want to know someone's taking care of the property. We double up the renter's insurance and insure the property upwards to $1 million, and we take care of basic repairs. So I think I want to have the preliminary conversations right off the rip. I want to like have it right off the go. So that way, if I'm going to look at a property, I want to know for sure that this is probably one that we're going to move forward with. So I'll text them preliminary stuff. I'll show you guys exactly what we'll be texting them, and then we'll get them on the phone. And then likewise, that leads me to my other thing that I'll be talking about real quick is we used our free resources today, right? We joined 14 groups. We sent out 11 DMs. We have 5 properties on Zillow that I'm going to text. And then past that, what else can we do? So if you guys are sub-2 students, you already have this list. And if you're not, you can literally pull it from a title company. You can pull it from public records, or you can go to, I think it's like Dr. Bill's real estate list or something. Get a list of real estate agents. You get a list of real estate agents for whatever market you guys are doing this in, and reach out to them. So I have a list here that I'm going to be texting. I'm going to send out 500 texts per day using REI Reply. So if you guys have been watching myself on the channel, you know REI Reply, you know how to set it up. I've made a sequence, and I'm going to share that sequence with you guys here once we start sending the text out tomorrow. I'm going to be sending 500 texts a day to real estate agents in the area. To see if they have any rental properties or know of anyone who might be renting, and give them our intent. Like, you don't have to play that game with renters. You can be a lot more straight up. Hey, we are doing Airbnbs. I need to find these rentals, right? That's the goal. Okay. And again, like, even when we're talking to homeowners and we're going straight to the landlord, we don't want to hold anything back. Like, you don't want to lead with, hey, we're going to Airbnb your property. You want to be a little bit more professional, right? Again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. It's like saying, hey, Mr. Homeowner, I know you have this house for $300,000. That's way too much money. Sell it to me on terms, right? Do you think anyone's ever going to do that? Never, ever, ever, right? What is the line that Pace says? What is the line that Pace says? A confused mind always says no. So we don't want to make it confusing. It's all about how you present it, right? So when I'm going to reach out to homeowners and landlords, I'm going to say, look, we do corporate rentals. We do leasing to traveling nurses, other traveling professionals, which we will, because you can actually reach out to these places and they can rent out for weeks at a time. And we also do short-term rentals. Let me show you some of the stuff that we've done. Right. And that's when you go into leveraging your other partners, leveraging people who already have these rentals. If you guys don't have any Airbnbs, which I know a lot of you guys this will be the first time, get yourself a local partner who already has the properties. And if you don't have someone already, You can post in the Facebook group. I guarantee there's a ton of people who would love to squat up with you on this and leverage their portfolio, leverage their properties to help you build more trust, right? You're providing a real solution. You got to remember that. We're providing a real solution to these homeowners, right? They don't have to worry about turnover. We're taking care of the property. It's being professionally cleaned multiple times a week. They never got to worry about rent. We insure the house. Like literally, they don't have to worry about TikTok challenges and people exploding their commodes. Speaking from experience, right? So look, there's a lot of cool things about this. So guys, how you present it is going to be very important, and I'm not going to cut that part out. I'm going to be sharing with you guys every step of the way. So Michael, if you just post in the sub 2 group, the looking for the realtor list, they'll hook you up. So we're going to be doing a lot more cool things here. This is preliminary today. We joined 14 groups. I'll have to go back and check it. Maybe it was a little bit more than that, but I believe we joined 14 groups. We sent out 11 DMs for potential properties, and we added 5 potential properties from Zillow that I'm going to text. I'm going to share with you guys that script tomorrow of what I'm texting. And then once I start texting the agents, I'm going to share with you the sequence that I'm sending an REI reply. So a lot more cool stuff along the way. Guys, thanks for coming and hanging out for almost an hour. Hopefully you're getting value from this series. I'm excited to continue to document this every single day. When we get a property, I'm going to take the camera out to the property, show you guys every little bit, and it's going to be really, really cool. So I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for coming and hanging out and being a part of this. We'll see you on day 4 tomorrow.